I came up when I was a kid, I was into drama. I was a theater kid. It wasn't cool then. I know. I was reminded very often that I was not cool. But today, theater kids are cool. Nerds and theater kids are cool now. So, what
Absolutely.
is it like to see this new generation that is doesn't have that same outsider status? Like no, they got that confidence.
It's a dream come true. It's like all I ever wanted as a young person, and I started to taste it a little when I was a kid, and now it's like fully coming to fruition. And I think that's our aim with this film, is obviously to speak to everyone, because I think there are themes and there are, comic pieces that are going to make anybody happy and make anybody laugh, but to really make a movie that lives in this kind of hopefully a little bit cooler, like alt comedy space, not that cool, it's still pretty nerdy, but like, you know what I'm saying, like a little more of an indie kind of alt tone, but that speaks to that group of people and treats them as intelligently and as kind of sharply as they really are. I think there's a sweetness and kind of an earnestness in the movie that you might not necessarily expect, because a lot of it is kind of biting and cutting and really like eviscerates theater people, because we are theater people, so we feel we have license to do that. But at the end of the day, it is just really a love letter to that community and a thank you to the teachers that we have.
Yeah. What's it like watching some of the young kids who are in this movie now, knowing they're the next generation? I mean, what is it like just watching with them and working with them? Are they different from the people you grew up with?
Yes, I mean, no, in the sense that all theater kids are like made of the same cloth, but there's a lot more confidence and comfortability in their skin, particularly some of our queer campers. Like, there's just a lot of self-acceptance a lot earlier on that's really exciting to see, and self-possession that maybe existed when we were a kid, but I certainly didn't feel like I had nearly as much a handle on myself as some of these kids do. And I was just really appreciative that we were able to find an amazing community of kids that look like the theater community really looks, which is all different shapes and sizes and backgrounds, and I just think that that's where we are and where we have to continue to be, and I think they're all incredibly talented.
You mentioned, like, because you're a theater community, you can make fun of yourself. Like that's part of it, is poking fun at yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Was there ever a time that you felt you went too far? How did you balance that sort of like being funny without being mean?
Oh, no. There's no such thing as too far. No, I think we always knew where the story was headed narratively, and that the relationship between Rebecca and Amos was going to come back together, and that Amos was going to find his love for teaching, and that the kids were going to have a beautiful end to their summer. And we just knew that the messaging was in the right place, and that we were going to tell the story that we wanted to tell. So on the way there, we felt free to be as brutal as we wanted to be.